Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and Restless Zuleyka Silver. Opens up, it's not. Something I really talk about a lot. Daytime stars put a lot of work into remembering their scripts, and given the fact that they tape so many episodes during a short amount of time, well, like we said, it's a lot of work. So what happens when you memorize scenes for the wrong episode? This recently was the case for the Young and the Restless Zuleyka Silver, Audra, who posted on her official Instagram stories to further explain. You know, it's one of my favorite things that I do sometimes. Was actually the first time it's happened to this degree, Zuleyka shared, then stated, I memorized the wrong episode. She went on to explain that the show had been shooting out of order and continued, I was so good for tomorrow, or so I thought. We're shooting that Friday. During the taping of her post, the actress added, So, I am working on tomorrow's material. She admitted that she was sorta already working on it, but thought she had time then later. Realized, no, I do not. We are shooting this tomorrow. Zuleyka reminded herself that given situations like this, it's best to double-check and noted that instead of working on the script, she was talking about what had happened because she works well under pressure. Then revealed, I have ADHD. How does that play into her work? I have to have a colored-coded cool calendar, she said, then recalled when she was in college, so she wouldn't run late, she created a system to help her meet deadlines and such. Times like this make me feel like I don't have it well managed, but I do, it's just that I didn't double-check. She closed out the message by stating, If anyone out there has ADHD, you know the struggle. It's not something I really talk about a lot, but it's very much a part of me. She then vowed to kill it tomorrow, and kill it she does, as Zuleyka rocks it as Audra in Genoa City. In a daytime television world brimming with scandal, secrets, and high-stakes drama, the actors who bring those stories to life are often shrouded in a bit of mystery themselves. But every now and then, a star steps out from behind their characters' persona and reveals something deeply personal and all the more powerful for its rarity. That's exactly what happened when Zuleyka Silver, who plays the stunning and sharp-witted Audra Charles on The Young and the Restless, recently sat down for a candid interview that pulled back the curtain on a part of her life she usually keeps out of the spotlight. Peeling back the layers, it's not something I really talk about a lot, Silver said with a quiet sincerity that immediately shifted the tone of the conversation. What followed was an unexpected and heartfelt exploration of her upbringing, personal struggles, and what it means to play a character as complex as Audra. Silver, born in Mexico and raised in California, has always carried the dual identity of someone straddling two worlds, one rooted in her culture and family, the other forged in the pursuit of an American dream. But that journey wasn't always glamorous. In fact, it was filled with sacrifice, resilience, and a drive to carve out a space in an industry where she often felt like an outsider. Before Genoa City long, before she was locking horns with power, players in Genoa City, Zuleyka was grinding it out in audition rooms, facing typecasting and limited opportunities. There were so many times I thought, maybe this isn't going to happen for me, she recalled, but I couldn't let go of the dream. She credits her family's unwavering support, especially her mother, as the foundation that kept her going. My mom gave up everything so that I could have a chance. I owe her everything, she said, her voice catching slightly. Why Audra matters for Silver. Audra Charles is more than just a role. She's a manifestation of strength, intelligence, and unapologetic ambition. She's a woman who refuses to be underestimated, Silver said. I love that about her. Playing Audra feels like honoring every woman who's ever had to fight to be heard, but Silver also recognizes the emotional tightrope Audra walks. Beneath the cool exterior is a woman with real pain, real regrets, and a longing for connection. She's not just out for power. She wants to be loved, to be understood. I think we all do, she added. The scene that broke her, though she didn't elaborate in great detail. Silver alluded to a recent scene that left her emotionally raw, both as an actress and as a woman. "There was a moment on set where something just cracked open in me. It hit way too close to home," she admitted. "And it reminded me why storytelling matters so much. We heal through stories. We connect." A voice for others, Zuleyka is increasingly aware of the platform she has, and she doesn't take it lightly. "I think a lot about the little girls who look like me, who maybe don't see themselves enough on screen. I want them to know they belong here too." To that end, she has begun working with organizations that empower Latina youth through mentorship and media representation. "It's not about being a role model in the perfect sense," she explained. "It's about showing up, being visible, and saying, 'You're not alone.'" What's next for Audra? And Zuleyka back on The Young and the Restless, Audra continues to walk the line between schemer and survivor, and Silver says the character's arc is about to take some unexpected turns. "Let's just say she's going to be tested in a way we haven't seen before," she teased. "And it's going to be explosive." Off-screen, Zuleyka is exploring opportunities behind the camera as well. She's currently developing a short film that draws from her own family's immigrant story, a narrative she believes deserves more space in mainstream media. "These are the stories that shaped me," she said. "Now I want to help shape how they're told." Closing the gap between role and reality, Zuleyka Silver is many things: actress, daughter, advocate, and now a quiet trailblazer. By speaking about the parts of her life that rarely make it into press releases or red carpet interviews, she's offered a gift to her audience: vulnerability wrapped in strength. "At the end of the day, I'm just a girl from Tijuana who had a dream," she said, smiling. "And I'm still figuring it out. But I'm proud of the journey, every bit of it." In an industry often obsessed with surface, Zuleyka Silver reminds us that depth is where the true beauty lives. And lucky for us, she's just getting started.